And thank you, all of you, for being here today as we remember those we lost 17 years ago today. I want to thank Governor Schweiker, who I have the honor to introduce today and who provided much needed leadership after Governor Ridge went to Washington to help the country respond to the horrifying events of that day. And I want to thank President Trump for joining us in Pennsylvania for this solemn remembrance. And I want to thank you, the families, friends, loved ones who 17 years ago found their lives changed forever. We all owe a debt of gratitude to the family members who learned of the attacks happening in New York, Washington, and took decisive action. Since I became governor, I have been honored to speak before you and offer what little thanks I can on behalf of myself and the Commonwealth for the great sacrifice you all made. This year, with the dedication of the Tower of Voices, there are new avenues of remembrance and new opportunities to reflect on the impossible sacrifices made in the skies above us. And where there has been unspeakable tragedy, the families whose loved ones were on that flight have built a place of aspiration, of hope, and honor, right here in Pennsylvania. And we thank you for that. Each year, all Pennsylvanians remember and honor your loved ones. We hail them as heroes, and we recall their actions and listen to their words. You know, hero is one of the most overused words in any language. We may bestow it this title too frequently. But the people who found themselves on Flight 93, the 40, in the skies above us, are in fact heroes. The first responders and everyday citizens that came to the crash site, they're heroes too. And they did these things in the most heroic fashion, the most laudable things imaginable. They did not know who they were saving. They did not know where the plane would lead or whose lives that plane might take. They only knew that their fellow Americans were at risk, and so they sacrificed everything for them. Their actions were heroic. Their sacrifice was patriotic. We all hope that faced with the same situation, we might make the same choices. But it's no guarantee, because the people on that flight were truly special. They were truly heroes. So on behalf of all Pennsylvanians, I again give our deepest thanks and our most sincere gratitude. In the days following the attack, Pennsylvania was lucky to be led by individuals who rose to the challenge before them. They suddenly led a state that became a battlefield in a country beset by distress, in a world besieged with fear. But where there was uncertainty, they led with strength. Where there was division, they led with unity and common purpose. Where there was fear, they led with compassion. Where there was cravenness, they led with courage. And while they awoke with the same fear, the same worry for their families, their children, their wives and husbands that we all had in the days following the attack, they were stoic and they were strong. And they helped all of us rebuild our institutions along with our confidence. Governors Ridge and Schweiker and their colleagues nationally set a path toward recovery. And their dedication to this very site has given thousands of visitors a means to remember true heroism and real patriotism. And I thank both Governor Ridge and Governor Schweiker for their inspiration and for their service.